We now have fresh details on Beyond the Spider-Verse, including some stunning new images and glimpses of key moments shown at CinemaCon 2026. While people hoped for a public teaser, the exclusive footage went only to attendees, much like the 2025 event where a clip screened privately alongside 5 released stills. Those 4 new images highlight remarkable advances in the film's animation quality, with fluid styles and higher stakes that match what we've anticipated from the trilogy's build-up. Several returning characters got confirmed appearances, starting with familiar faces on Gwen's team like Spider-Man Noir and Spider-Ham. Some people acted shocked by this revelation, but it shouldn't surprise anyone. They were already shown as part of her squad in the closing scenes of Across the Spider-Verse, so their roles carry over naturally. A bigger reveal is Kingpin stepping back into the story, though details remain unclear on which version, his Earth-42 counterpart or the Earth-1610 one, who we last saw arrested but could have escaped or been freed since then. Miles' dynamic with his Earth-42 alternate self takes center stage, building directly on what we've expected from the cliffhanger.
You have to let me go. Why would I do that?
The film will revisit the moment Miles got knocked out and the fallout that followed, this time through Earth-42 Miles' perspective, adding fresh layers to their bond. These 2 versions of Miles share core traits but differ in key ways. Their personalities will spark sharp banter and tension during clashes, yet they won't turn into outright foes. Instead, they'll support each other to push the plot forward. That pivotal escape sequence gets a direct callback too, with Miles breaking free while delivering the line "Don't watch the mouth, watch the hands," a nod to the lesson he learned from Peter B. in the first film.
Here's lesson number 1, kid. Don't watch the mouth. Watch the hands.
Miguel keeps up his relentless pursuit of Miles, picking up right where Across the Spider-Verse left off with the hunter locked on his target, leading to an inevitable confrontation or full fight down the line. Meanwhile, the Spot is at peak power, ramping up the threats across dimensions as the story races toward its climax. Let's take a close look at those 4 new images. These stills give us a lot to unpack, but keep in mind they're promotional material. Sometimes they match the final film beat for beat, and other times they just tease the vibe or key emotions without showing the exact scenes. Still, they line up well with what we know from the story so far, so they offer real clues about where things are headed. The first image shows Miles with his father in a quiet, heartfelt moment. It feels like a callback to something that already happened, maybe from the first film or an earlier beat in the series, but presented as a memory or flashback. Miles is likely reflecting on their bond during a tough spot in the story, which drives home how much his family means to him and adds weight to his whole mission. Next up is the shot of a younger Jefferson and Uncle Aaron together. This doesn't look like the Earth-1610 versions we know from Miles' homeworld. Instead, it points straight to Earth-42. It could be Earth-42's Uncle Aaron sharing his backstory with Miles, or even Prowler Miles recounting it, since Jefferson is already gone in that universe and couldn't appear alive. Either way, it's another flashback or told story that builds out the emotional layers between these family ties across dimensions, making the parallels hit even harder. The third image features Spider-Punk with the line about going to save your dad, tying right into Miles' core drive throughout the trilogy, protecting his father from that looming canon event. This suggests Spider-Punk steps up in a big way, maybe as a key ally or at least sharing a standout moment with Miles during the chaos. It also fits reports that the film picks up exactly where Across the Spider-Verse left off, no recap or narration like the previous movies had at the start. If there is any voiceover though, Spider-Punk feels like a strong pick to handle it with his edge, or it could even be Miles reflecting on his choices. The last image captures the tense clash between Miguel and Miles, and the animation here is next level. The colors pop, the effects feel alive, and the motion screams high stakes. This has to be their next big confrontation, maybe inside a swirling portal or some multiversal chase that echoes cut scenes from Across the Spider-Verse, like him pursuing Miles through dimensions. Whatever the setting, it ramps up their rivalry perfectly. That's all from these images so far, with no fresh glimpses of Gwen, just the standing info that she's still searching for Miles across the multiverse. The directors are smart to hold back on her arc. Everyone knows how central her relationship with Miles is, especially the redemption and growth they both need. Expect more on that in coming teasers or trailers. A first public teaser probably won't hit until late 2026, after Brand New Day wraps its big marketing push, letting Sony shift focus fully to Beyond without overlap.